So this is the last video that I'm uploading to help you revise for your added value. Hopefully using these videos, using the revision guides that you have and asking for any help you need in class, you should have no problems passing this assessment. The last video is just about problems involving shapes and coordinates that might come up in your added value. The question we have here is going to ask us to draw coordinate axes. It's going to ask us to plot some points, and it's then going to ask us to do some questions around that, maybe make a shape. I'm just going to do one example of this because it is quite straightforward once we think about it now. I'm just going to get some lines together that will let me draw these axes here. I look at the question, I see it's going to have some negative number coordinates, so I need... why is my pen not giving me a straight line here? Let me try and fix that. There we go. So we have a very quick x-axis and a very quick y-axis, and I'll just make them look a little bit better in a moment. So as I was saying, I noticed that there are negative numbers in the question, so it seems to me that I'm going to have a cross axis giving me positive and negative values for x and for y. I don't need to, if I'm drawing coordinate axes at this point, I don't have to label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my negatives down here. I can just count boxes. So, part A, draw my coordinate axes, so I'm going to draw that. It asks me to plot the points A, B, and C. It's going to ask me in a minute to make a rectangle. So A is the coordinate 2, 6. So remember, your positive values of x go this way. X is the first thing you're going to do, and you're going to go across the way and then up or down. So 2, 6 is 2 along, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up the way, and it's going to be there on the corner. I should label that, but I'll tell you why I'm not quite yet. B is 8, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all the way over here, and 2 up the way, and there's point B. I'm just keeping rough track of where they are. Why I am not labeling them is because I don't really know what way my rectangle is going to go, so I don't want to possibly have to draw lines through my nice labeling. C is 6, negative 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along the way, and 1 down the way. So C is going to be there. The wee pen stroke I made there by mistake. So A, B, C are there. It then asked me to plot a fourth point, which we call D. So the ABCD is a rectangle. So what is going on here? Well, ABCD means they're going to join up in the order from A to B. Sorry, I'm going to do this without a ruler. You should definitely use a ruler for this, but it's harder for me to do on the pen. A to B, so A is here, B is here, C is here, and D, if we made a rectangle, will be somewhere around about here. How do I find out where that would be? So I start to think a little bit about symmetry and a little bit about the properties of a rectangle. We make right angles, and we just want to make this look nice and neat. So B to C, we want to look at the angle that line is going down. We want to look at the gradient. The easiest way to do that is just count boxes. Well, C is 1, 2, 3 boxes down and 2 boxes over to the left from B. So A, if I go 1, 2, 3 boxes down, and 1, 2 boxes over to the left, that will give me where D should be. It says to make a rectangle, so make sure that you actually do join up the points using a ruler, not like me, and make a rectangle shape. You can even draw the little right angle squares in it. Okay, before I move on to part C, things that can lose you marks here. Not labelling your axes, so X and Y. Not labelling your points, so A, B, C, D, or whatever letters might be used in a question like this. And the mistake that I've seen the most often is not actually drawing the rectangle. You've put points in the right place, but you've not joined them up to make a pretty shape. Make sure and do that. The last part tells me to write down the coordinates of D. So D, in terms of its X coordinate, it hasn't moved at all. So its X coordinate is 0. Its Y coordinate is at 1, 2, 3, so it's 0, 3. When you draw coordinates, make sure you have a comma in between the two numbers, and make sure that you have the brackets on either side. If you don't have those, then all you've wrote is two numbers. You've not wrote coordinates, and you won't get a mark in an assessment. But that's how you do those questions. Really, really straightforward, and good luck with the assessment.